This is a case of wife murder that happened on January 16, 2024. Yes, you heard it right. The crime occurred last Tuesday. Both were top graduates from Tsinghua University, and both were in the United States. The husband was a Google engineer, but rumors said layoffs led the couple to commit suicide together. However, very soon, this news took a turn. The case turned out to be that the husband beat his wife to death with punches. Today we recount the Google engineer wife murder case on January 16, 2024. According to a Chinese-American media outlet, a double homicide occurred in Santa Clara County, California, at a time when Google was laying off employees. Thus, the media claimed the couple committed suicide due to the layoffs. But on January 19th, local prosecutors stated that the male spouse, Chen Liren, is currently facing murder charges, and the case was reclassified from a suicide to a murder. Locally, this caused a huge uproar among the Chinese community. The person reporting the case was a close friend of the couple. According to reports, on the morning of January 16th, the friend had called the couple, but the call was not answered. So he drove to the couple's residence, and when there was no response, the friend went around to the backyard to see if he could observe the inside of the house. However, when he arrived at the back of the house, the scene before him scared him stiff. Through the window, he saw Chen Liren kneeling on the ground, hands raised in the air, staring at him with a dazed look. Not only that, Chen's clothes were covered in blood. Upon seeing this, the friend did not hesitate and immediately called the police. At around 11 o'clock in the morning local time, sheriff deputies from Santa Clara County arrived on the scene. At first, the police knocked and wanted to enter the house to inspect, but Chen Liren inside immediately refused their request. According to local laws, without the homeowner's consent, the police are not allowed to enter the house without permission, unless there are exceptional circumstances. Seeing Chen Liren behaving suspiciously inside, the patrolling officers no longer hesitated and forcibly broke down the door. One detective recalls that Chen Liren was covered in fresh blood, with his right hand severely swollen, turning purple and black. The police asked how his hand was injured. Chen Liren answered that he had hit his wife yesterday, after which the detectives went to the bedroom, finding a woman lying motionless on the floor, with bloodstains all over the room, the woman showing no signs of life, and multiple blunt force injuries on her head matching Chen Liren's right hand injury. Plus, no blunt instruments like hammers were found in the Key household. A horrifying truth emerged. His wife was beaten to death by his fists, and for more than 10 hours after her death, he failed to report or take any remedial action and showed no trace of remorse. Once the case was reported, it not only ignited the local Chinese community, but also erupted public opinion across the country, revealing that these two are not unknown figures, but outstanding students since childhood. Chen Liren is 27 years old this year and attended Chengdu No.7 High School during his senior high years. According to his friends, Chen Liren has always been a top student. Even among the academically competitive students at Chengdu No.7 High School, he ranked among the top. His high school classmates at Tsinghua University's Department of Electronic Engineering expressed disbelief that he could commit murder, because in high school, Chen Liren was a quiet, polite, and gentle young man, standing 1.9 meters tall, who liked sports and traveling, and often shared photos of skiing with his wife on social media. Classmates all held a positive impression of him. Like Chen Liren, his wife Yu Xuanyi had a similar life background. Yu Xuanyi came from Songyuan, Jilin, and after the case was reported, her high school homeroom teacher quickly recognized her from photos. Yu Xuanyi was a student in the special monitoring class at that time, and was the top science scorer in the 2014 Songyuan City College entrance exam, admitted to Tsinghua University with a score of 702 points. Chen Liren and Yu Xuanyi were classmates in the same major at Tsinghua University. The two likely started dating during their university years. Later, They both successfully applied to the University of California, San Diego, to study in the United States. After graduating in 2020, Chen Liren joined Google, working as an algorithm engineer. Yu Xuanyi initially worked at Amazon, and in 2021, upon Chen Liren's referral, Yu Xuanyi also joined Google. According to property records, in April 2023, the couple jointly purchased the house where they now live, valued at $2,050,000 US. It is located at 714 Valley Road in Santa Clara County, where most nearby residents are retirees. According to them, when the young couple just moved in, they even brought cookies to the neighbors. In the past, no one heard any arguments between the two. As of now, Chen Liren is receiving hospital treatment for hand injuries. Regarding his motive for killing his wife, it remains unknown for the time being. However, based on some internet rumors, it is not hard to see that conflicts seemingly existed between Chen Liren and Yu Xuanyi for some time. Some netizens claimed that 3 weeks before the incident, the woman planned to divorce Chen Liren. This was because of Chen Liren's controlling behavior before the incident, which made Yu Xuanyi very uncomfortable. However, whether it was long-standing marital resentment or some major event that happened in life, none can justify Chen Liren killing his wife. The cruelty of his method also clearly reflects his cold-heartedness. Education can only filter out poor students, but it cannot filter out scoundrels. The heinous crimes committed by Chen Liren will surely be punished by the law. At present, he is very likely to be sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum of 25 years for first-degree murder.